Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Snakes. Today we got another tier list, and today we have knife finishers. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Okay, guys, so I've sorted out the tier list a bit because we have a lot of Doppler knives. I forgot about this one. And let's just be real here. For me personally, all Doppler knives are the reason they are priced for a reason. You know, that was in English, but they are priced like that for a reason. Like, they are all S tier. I mean, every single Doppler there is in this game is absolutely beautiful, and it doesn't matter what skin you have it on. In my personal opinion, every single one is beautiful. Besides the Navaja, which is absolutely terrible in every sense of the word. Even if you had like a Doppler Navaja, I'm sure you could pass it. So that is what we're going to start with. We're going to get all the Dopplers out of the way. I'm not going to go for phase 1, 2, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now we can get into the proper knives. I'm pretty sure this is the Night Stripe or whatever it's called. I am not the biggest fan. Really, is not my favorite. Bear in mind, I can't see the knives very, very big, so I bet you can't see it as big either. But this is going to go in C tier. I am not the biggest fan. You know, maybe I even push it down to D tier. It is not my favorite. No, it is not. And I'm pretty sure the next one, if I'm not mistaken, is Damascus Steel. Now, is this Damascus Steel or is... Yeah, this is definitely Damascus Steel. I'm going to put this in A tier, but I don't think it's the highest of A tier. I think it's like... I personally have a Talon Damascus Steel and it's just clean. You know, there's nothing more to it. So maybe it's high B tier, low A tier, but for now we're going to leave it in A. If there's anything I prefer, I'll put it higher. If there's anything I don't like, I'll put it less. But the Damascus Steel is just nice and clean. I mean, what more would you want in a knife? You know, it is an actual knife, so it's nice, you know. We move on to the fade. I personally enjoy the marble fade more than I enjoy the normal fade. You know what, we'll move Damascus to B. I do prefer, like I just said, marble fade. A lot of people liked CSGO marble fade, but I don't understand the hate that's coming for it in CS2. I mean, personally, on a lot of knives that I've seen it on the Nomad, I've seen it on the Huntsman, myself, my friend has a Falchion. I've seen it on a lot of knives and it is absolutely stunning, so I don't really know the hate. I think it's a bit forced, whereas the fade, I do like it, but sometimes the fade is not the nicest. I mean, I've seen really, really nice fades, but I don't like this part of the fade at the bottom. You get what I mean? The orange that fades out is not my favorite, but it is still one of the better ones, which is why it goes into A. Now, I'll put the marble fade above it. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one is a stain, so this one could be vanilla. Yeah, vanilla finishers is B tier, you know, it's just simple and basic. For some knives, for example, the skeleton, I ranked it in my last video, and I do rate it on the skeleton, for example. I would rate it on the bayonet. It is clean. It is what you need it for. I mean, it's better than whatever the monstrosity this is. The same with the Leaf Boys, you know. This one, I'm pretty sure, is the Berea Forest. Where's Forest DD-Pat? Let's get him right there already. Forest DD-Pat, get the hell out of here. And where is the other one? A Safari Mesh, bro. Like, who on earth is gonna get a Safari Mesh, bro? I saw someone with a paracord Safari Mesh. Get the fuck out. Why would you even want that? Why would you pay money for that? Sorry. Big hater. No, it's not my favorite. Neither is the Scorched. The Scorched is a bit better than all of them. But that is... It's just not nice, is it? It's not nice. Whereas the Slaughter goes above all of these. The Slaughter is absolutely stunning. The Slaughter could even go into S. The thing is, we've got all the Dopplers here. Like, is it better than a Doppler? I don't think so. It could look nicer than a Doppler. I mean, skeleton. Is it nicer? You know what? I'll keep it an A for now. And if I change my mind, I'll swap it. I was about to say skeleton Doppler or skeleton. What's this called? Slaughter. I wouldn't be able to decide. No. This is the Stained. The Stained is a B tier for me. It is very similar to Damascus Steel. It just personal preference. What do you prefer? I prefer personally Damascus Steel over the Stained. It's literally B. It's alright. You know, it's better than all this crap down here. So I'll leave it there. Now we have the Crimson Web. I go C tier. It's bold statement. I am not the biggest fan. A lot of people like it, but sometimes it can look really nice, but a lot of the time it just looks like the knife is absolutely scarred, like it's completely bio-scarred. I guess it's the point, but it's not my favorite. I am not the biggest fan, and for that reason I will put it in C tier. Whereas the Urban Master, I think it's better, but I don't think it's the tier above. I think it's really nice. I'm pretty sure I've seen a butterfly in game before with this. Maybe I'm like completely bluffing and it wasn't, but I think I have. And it looked really, really nice, so I will keep it there. And then we'll move the blue steel. We put that into B tier. Blue steel is absolutely beautiful in CS2. Whether it's factory new or battle scarred, it is absolutely stunning. I was wrapping my head around whether I should get a Talon blue steel or a Talon Damascus steel, and I ended up going for the Damascus steel just because I think it's a bit nicer than the blue steel. And I was able to get it in factory new, and I'm a bit of a nerd and I prefer it in factory new, so I will keep it there. Now for the black laminate, I'm also going to put it in B tier. I like the black lamb. I used to have a Huntsman black laminate and it was very, very nice. I mean, you can't go wrong. It is absolutely stunning on the karambit. If I would rank the karambit, I would put the karambit black, whatever this is called, black laminate, I'd put it in S. Because it has like some wood engravings. It looks absolutely sick. So 100% I would put that in S. But for here, since we're talking about in general, as a knife tier finish, I will take it B. Whereas the freehand, I will put it high C, maybe even below this. Not my favorite. I've seen some pros use it. I've seen it get like max silver, max purple, whatever. But nah, it's just not for me, man. Like, you have to pay a bomb for that, and no thanks. I'm not the biggest fan. There's other knives that I'd prefer to have, other knife skins than the freehand. So I'll leave it in C. Not much more to be said. Bright water. Thing is, bright water can be nice. It's quite a clean skin. You know what? We'll move it to the... It's quite a clean skin. It's just like really basic. It is what you want it. You get what I mean? You want an all blue loadout, then this is absolutely stunning. With the gloves, the ones that are like skulls in blue as well, that is absolutely stunning. And I will put it over here. So we don't need to give it any more than it needs. Ultratronic. I'll go above these people, you know, behind the blue steel. Ultratronic is lovely. The Ultratronic gut knife is absolutely beautiful. As you can see here, M9 bayonet Ultratronic is beautiful. The Huntsman is beautiful. A lot of the knives are absolutely lovely. I love the red and I love the silver. It is absolutely stunning and it gets a high B tier. Now, case hardened full blue gem A. Full gold gem A. And the mix can still be A. If you have a lot of blue on it, it's absolutely lovely. I've had case hardened shadow daggers, classic knife. I've seen it on the skeleton. I've seen it on loads of different knives and it's really lovely. The only thing I have a problem with is sometimes in battle scarred it is so ugly because it just looks like fully rusted like proper case hardened would be, and it's not my favorite. But like I said, the other ways I think it is a nice A tier. So we move on. We go for the ultraviolet. The ultraviolet depends the knife, but let me be honest, it is also a B tier. For example, the skeleton ultraviolet, I will give it an A because that is lovely. Also, I'm pretty sure you can get the Talon in this, but it looks really, really scarred. It wears really badly, and I am not a fan of that. But I do like that it gives you an all black blade. That is really, really sick. So I'll keep it there. It's one of the better ones. Now, controversial, but I'm not sure what I think about the lore. I think it is very nice, and I think it can look very good on some skins, but then at the same time it looks horrid on other skins, so it's basically another B tier skin. But where would I put it? As far as orange, like, we literally have the next one right here, which is 10 times nicer than this one, and we're gonna rank it already. The Tiger Tooth goes up in A. I don't even know if that. I'm pretty sure the Tiger Tooth is better than all these. Maybe the Marble Fade is a bit better. I like the Marble Fade, but the Tiger Tooth is absolutely lovely. I ranked again. I gave a bayonet Tiger Tooth in my last video of skins that I recommended, and it is absolutely beautiful. It looks lovely on skeleton knife. It looks lovely on shadow daggers. It looks lovely on the Nomad. It looks lovely on everything. It is really, really cool. I've actually seen an M9 bayonet in-game Tiger Tooth factory new, which is worth like 1.7k, and it was really, really cool to see in game, and no cap, is absolutely cool. Now, rust coat, I'm sorry my friend, top of D tier, it actually looks really, really cool on the M9 bayonet, no cap. I've seen a lot of people recommend that on YouTube, but other than that, it's not my favorite. I mean, it's cool to say you have an M9 bayonet, but no, not my cup of tea. Now, we have the Emerald, the Black Pearl, the Sapphire, and the Ruby. How are we... We'll keep those in S as well, because like how can you compare? Now, I have no idea what this skeleton is doing here, but we'll put it down here. this, we're gonna take a look at this again, and we're gonna do something. We're gonna be as if, let's get rid of the Dopplers, because obviously all the Dopplers are in S. Like, there's no cap about that. All the Dopplers stay in S. But I want to show you what it would be if I did include Dopplers, because everyone knows like Doppler is the best for every single knife, and there's no point like of even arguing that. Now, I think if it was this, these would be my changes, and maybe I'd put him up there and that there. I think this is how I would leave everything else, with the Slaughter being the best. You know what? As a last minute change, I put the Marble Fade at the top. Ballsy. This would be how I'd rank all these knives. All the finishers, this would be it. So, this is my opinion. And if you disagree, you can piss off. Let's get back to the big screen. Okay guys, I hope you have enjoyed that tier list of all the knife finishers. If you have enjoyed, you should go check out my other tier list where I rank a bunch of knives, a bunch of skins. I got some more coming out. We're doing them as we speak. And I hope you have enjoyed it. If you disagree, leave it down below. If you agree, you are a great lad. But without further ado, if you've enjoyed the video, smash the like button, and if you are new, subscribe. Like, join your boy. Like, what are you waiting for? We're pushing to 1k. I would open a bunch of cases for everyone, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm not going to spend $600 on cases. I am not crazy just yet, but I'd like to. So if you want me to do it, you got to subscribe, you got to like, and I got to set a like goal one day, and we will do it. But without further ado, it's been your boy Snakes, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.